Ranking member on Parliament's Education Committee, Peter Notu, is calling on government to increase budgetary allocation to the education sector. He's concerned about what he says is high infrastructural deficit in the country's education sector. Speaking to JoyNews at a ceremony to hand over a classroom block to a community in the Akachi North District, Mr. Notu said conscious effort needs to be made to fix the deficit. Here's a news desk report.
The Akachi North District, just like several parts of the country, is faced with huge challenges in the educational sector. These include inadequate classroom infrastructure, absence of ICT facilities for effective education, teachers not accepting posting to those areas, among others. Mr. Notu says government must do more to help rural communities.
Where we commissioned the school today, there was a school there before. After I had left for university, then the school was closed down for lack of infrastructure. So for over 30 years now, you see the children, they are not going to school. The infrastructure deficit in the country is very high because we continue to establish schools every day or every year. So there's the need for government to step up its budget, its allocation of resources for education in the country, so that we can provide enough accommodation for classroom, and then for teachers who live in rural or remote areas of the district and the country as a whole.
District Chief Executive for Akachi North, Dr. Prince Okodeamuzu, called for a change in the policy that required children at lower primary level to be taught in their local languages.
So it's important that we add also the English language at the early stages of their learning. If you want to teach them how a lion looks like, it's okay to teach them in their mother tongue. But can you also add that it's called lion in English?
Sure. So like, we even need to look at that whole policy about the 100% focus on vernacular at the
early stages of training.
We should really look at that.
I believe strongly so. I believe strongly so. For those of us that could be said of us that we are not excellent speakers of our mother tongue, how much has it taken away from us, if I may ask? But at any time in your life, you can learn another language. But the language of official business, the language of enterprise and everyday life is important.